everyone, welcome back to Roots and Foliage. Today I want to come through with a video that may be a little entertaining. A couple months ago I had an idea to do a video of plant pronunciations, scientific name pronunciations for the most part. There are a lot of plants that I have no idea how to pronounce their real scientific name. So I'm going to go through some of those plants, and what I want to do is I'm going to tell you the plant, I'm going to show you the plant, and then I'm going to pronounce that scientific name the way that I think it's pronounced. And then I will play the pronunciation that I found on Google. So, if you're interested, stay tuned. The peace lily. And that is the peace lily. Everyone knows what that is. And this plant is, the pronunciation for this plant, now be quick really. The pronunciation for this plant, well, not the pronunciation, but the scientific name for this plant is Spathiphyllum. So, yeah, that's how I think it is. I'm sounding it out. Spathiphyllum. Spathiphyllum, or whatever. And I will say one thing. I had no idea how to pronounce that. Like, I didn't never really try to sound it out. I really had no idea how to pronounce it. But when I was going through and finding the pronunciations of these plants, I listened to it, so it kind of helped me kind of remember how to say it. So here is how it's supposed to be said.
Spathiphyllum or Spathiphyllum. Spathiphyllum or Spathiphyllum.
Okay, I guess. Spathiphyllum or Spathiphyllum. Okay. The next plant is the Monstera Adam. This is more like a pronunciation. I think that I'm saying it right. It just doesn't seem to flow like smoothly from my mouth. So whenever I say it, I always feel very, very awkward. So Adansoni, it just doesn't flow out smoothly. So let's see what the pronunciation is.
Adamsoni, 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 Adamsoni.
Okay. That was kind of catchy, don't you think? Yeah. Next we have the umbrella plant or umbrella tree. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. I've heard that that's what they call it, but I'm not sure what the general term is. The scientific term is, I think, Shefrella. So let's just see what the pronunciation says.
Shefrella, 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 Shefrella.
Shefrella. I was wrong. Shefrella. Okay, Shefrella. Okay. Let's just hope I can remember that, because that's another thing I have issues with. I forget how to pronounce it. I'll say it a dozen times, but then when it's time for me to actually say it, I forget how to pronounce it. Shefrella is what I was saying. Shefrella. Okay, let's see. Next plant is the, they call it a mascane, a corn plant. I'm not sure what the general term for this plant is, but Dracaena, I'm not sure which one it is. So let's see what the pronunciation is for real.
Dracaena.
Okay, according to that, it's not even that serious. Dracaena. That's it. Okay. Hopefully I remember that too, because like I said, I kind of forget how to pronounce it, even though it's super, super simple. So, the next plant is going to be the Pothos. So I have two different things with that. Because different people pronounce Pothos different. So I call it Pothos. The pronunciation that I'm getting is
Pothos. Pothos.
Pothos. Pothos, Pothos. Pothos, Pothos. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep calling it Pothos because I think that sounds better. But I've heard it different ways. And then a scientific name for this plant. The Pothos. AKA, let's see. AKA Iperemnum Urium. Iperemnum. Epiperemnum Urium.
Epipremnumorium. Epipremnumorium.
Epipremnumorium. That sounds like one word.
Epipremnumorium.
Okay, it sounds like they're just putting the word together into one word. Doesn't sound right. Epipremnumorium. 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 I'll just call it a Pothos, okay? Just keep it at that. And then we have our beautiful African violet. Of course I know how to say that. That's super, super simple to say. African violet. The African violet has a, it has a species, not species, the scientific name is St. Paulia. Super easy, St. Paulia. That one was super easy. But the higher classification name for this one is let's see. I don't know about this one. Boy. It's Gesneriaceae. Let's see what it is really.
Gesneriaceae or Gesneriaceae. Gesneriaceae or Gesneriaceae.
Gesneriaceae or Gesneriaceae. Gesneriaceae or Gesneriaceae. I would just call this an African violet. Next plant is the Polka Dot plant. This plant has a scientific name. Scientific name is the Hypostis. That should be about right. That sounds like it should be about right. But let's see. Hypostis.
Hypestes. Hypestes.
Hypestes. Hypestes. Hypestes. Okay. I don't even remember how I said it first. But if that's it, that's it. Hypestes. So this is the polka dot plant. Next plant is what I call the Kalanchoe. Kalanchoe is how I pronounce it. Kalanchoe. It's pronounced differently, and I don't think it matters. I think it should be, I don't know. It's pronounced Kalanchoe. I pronounce it Kalanchoe, but it is pronounced Kalanchoe. And I think there is another pronunciation of it, but it's not the way that I pronounce it. So, let's see.
Kalanchoe or Kalanchoe.
See, at the end there's that Kalanchoe, C-H-cho. So that's what makes me say Kalanchoe. So I guess the H is silent. So, because it's either Kalanchoe, Kalanchoe, or Kalanchoe. Hold on.
Or Kalanchoe. Kalanchoe or Kalanchoe.
Kalanchoe or Kalanchoe. Either one of the pronunciations are missing the H. I'm the only one that when I say it, I'm probably not the only one, but when I say it, I get that it should be Kalanchoe. I mean Kalanchoe. Kalanchoe. And now I'm starting to just forget how I'm saying everything. I will keep calling this the Kalanchoe. I think that sounds better, even though it's dying. And then the final plant is the Chinese evergreen. And this one is Aglaonema. Aglaonema. That's how I pronounce it, but I don't think that that's right. I think it's pronounced differently. Because if you look at the term, if you look at the word, it is spelled differently than how I'm pronouncing it. But I'm pronouncing it the way I want to pronounce it. So, this is the Chinese evergreen, aka Aglaonema.
Aglaonema. Aglaonema.
Okay, I don't even know what she said. Aglaonema is what I'm going to call it. And that might have been what she said, but it sounded like she had a little accent, so I'm not really sure exactly what she said, but Aglaonema, aka Chinese evergreen. So that's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm hoping that it's a little bit entertaining, a little bit funny. I was trying to think of all the different plants that I actually have that are hard to pronounce, like their scientific names. So I tried to get a little bit creative with some of them. Some of them didn't really have a name that kind of was hard to pronounce. I think sometimes you overthink things. Like you'll see a word, you'll see a scientific word for pretty much anything, for plants, for medications, anything, and you're like, oh, I can't pronounce that. I can't even pronounce that. Like, you don't even try because it just looks crazy. Like, you got consonants running together and that's not how it's supposed to be. So you just automatically assume that you're not going to be able to pronounce it. But when you take the time and you really like sound it out, really take your time and, you know, try, then you'll be surprised. Like, oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought. So I think that's what happened with me with some of these plants. So it was really fun to kind of go through and see what the scientific name was for some of the plants. The ones that I didn't know, at least. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more. And thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Bye.